Hello teachers, welcome to Module 10, Reading Comprehension from the Plano ISD Reading Academy. As always, we're using our hashtag PISDRA to document and share our learning with others. This module takes around 9 hours to complete, and it has some really great ideas on how to teach comprehension in depth. If you are a second and third grade teacher, you are really going to love this module. And if you are a fourth and fifth grade teacher, this is going to be one of your favorite modules from the Reading Academy. The first big idea that we see in this module is that rich oral language is the foundation for reading comprehension. The second is, for every single learner, the task of reading comprehension is complex. It is complex because it combines decoding, word reading, and fluency. Especially if you have English learners, we have to remember that multilingual learners can use their native language to support their comprehension of the new language. The third big idea is that when we provide a language-rich environment, students can connect their background knowledge to their new knowledge. So it is important to provide our students with that rich, language-rich environment. Vocabulary instruction that promotes reading comprehension happens in a classroom that is content-rich, that incorporates explicit and systematic vocabulary instruction, and that provides varied opportunities and ongoing authentic practice for students. The next big idea is that multilingual students can use all of their linguistic resources to support the growth of reading comprehension. When we introduce vocabulary that is present in both languages, students can use cognates to bridge this process of comprehension. The number 6 is, as you teach your students comprehension strategies, make sure that you give them multiple opportunities to practice and apply those strategies using different genres. The 7th point is that using the think aloud process can support the development of students' reading comprehension. When we think aloud, we're modeling our thinking to students and we're making that learning visible. The 8th idea in this module is that we begin teaching the comprehension strategies with familiar texts first, so that the students can focus on the strategy and not on the complexity of the text. As they become more competent with this strategy, then we go on increasing the difficulty of the text. Another idea in this module is that teachers can support their multilingual students' comprehension if they have a thorough knowledge of their students' reading strengths. Getting to know those students and getting to find out what their strengths are is an important part of the teaching learning process. The 10th point in this module is that when we engage students in reading comprehension strategies that point out to the ways that the author uses the genre, the structure of the text, the purpose and the point of view, or the craft of the author, they can derive meaning easily from the text because we have pointed out the intricacies of the text. The 11th idea is that we have to teach students to actively engage with the text so they can identify when they are no longer understanding the text. So those how to fix strategies are important for the students. The next idea is that responding to reading is important because it enriches students' understanding of the text. It allows them to express in writing or in feelings or through a conversation how they are processing that text. Another idea is that each content area has specific strategies that support the learning in that area. When we practice the comprehension strategies that are applicable to each content area, students benefit and it spreads out to other areas of reading as well. Comprehension strategies can be taught during a read aloud, during shared reading, in guided practice, or in independent practice. The last idea is that we ought to use assessment data to inform our instructional decisions, including how to differentiate instruction for our students. These are the 15 biggest ideas of this module, and with this, we are going to dig into some tips. As you know, there is a summative artifact attached to this module. it would be very helpful if you, as you go through the module, you take your time to open the attachments and to browse through and at least get familiar with them. These attachments at the end can be helpful in completing your summative artifact. You can turn in an optional artifact before your final submission. So if you are in need of some feedback or some advice on how to tackle these tasks, you can always submit an optional draft. The last day to turn in the artifact is May 11th. So we have plenty of time to complete this module and to complete this assignment. If you find yourself with any questions, please reach out. And here we have some resources. You just have to scan this QR code, and these resources are linked in here. And you can also have access to this presentation via the QR code. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day and reach out if you have any questions.